He didn't want to go, but what he saw there changed everything. The city woke before he did. Horns, footsteps, the glow of a laptop instead of sunrise. Amir told himself the same lie he'd told for years. Later, his phone buzzed. Me, calling. He looked at it, then turned it face down. A voice note arrived a few minutes later. He pressed play once. Data, your daddy returned to Allah this morning. The voice trembled, then steadied, the way mothers do. He stared at the floor, then at his calendar. Client presentation, 9 a.m. I'll go tomorrow, he whispered. He typed, can't come today, ma, meeting. Night came and refused to leave. He lay on the bed, eyes open in the dark. Sleep found him anyway. He was a child again. White curtains moving, the hum of a fan, the scent of jasmine. His daddy sat on the prayer mat, Quran open, lips moving in dhikr. He listened, pretending to sleep, because that sound felt safer than dreaming. Then he saw him, an old man standing behind her, staff in one hand, tasbih glowing like small stars. He didn't speak. He simply watched, like a guardian of prayer. Amir tried to step closer and woke with his heart racing. Dawn climbed the buildings. He dressed, grabbed his briefcase, walked into a morning that didn't care who was missing whom. At the bus stop, the air was gray. A bus slowed beside him. Inside sat one passenger, the old man from his dream. The door hissed open. Come, the man said softly. You'll be late if you wait for the right time. Late for what? For your grandmother's prayer. The city slipped away behind him. The old man hummed a tune, the same lullaby Daddy used when thunder frightened him. Amir's eyes filled. Where did you hear that? She hummed it, the man said. For you. Skyscrapers faded to trees. The road breathed. The bus stopped beside a small masjid, wrapped in Asr light. Long, patient, golden. Only a faint scent remained, jasmine and rosewater, her perfume after wudu. His mother stood among the mourners. When she saw him, relief and sorrow fought behind her eyes. Amir, she whispered. You came. He followed her inside. A small notebook lay on a pillow. On the first page, for Amir, when you come. He opened it slowly. My dearest Amir, the world will measure you by how high you climb. Allah will measure you by how often you kneel. If you are reading this, it means you came. Don't waste the spark that brought you here. When life breaks you, it's permission to return. Tears blurred the ink. The Imam stepped near. She asked me every week, he said gently. She'd smile and say, if my Amir hasn't come yet, don't rush my janazah. Wait until Asr. Maybe Allah will bring him by then. Amir's breath caught. She said that? He nodded. Yes, now we know why. They walked into the prayer hall. Sunlight through lattice fell like visible mercy. Rows formed. The Imam raised his hands. Amir felt a touch on his shoulder. Warm, steady. He turned. The old man stood at the back, eyes closed, tasbih glowing softly. The prayer ended. He looked again. The space was empty. They carried her to the graveyard. The sky turned amber, surrendering to evening. As the first earth fell, a fragrance rose, jasmine, musk, rain-remembered air. Someone whispered, Subhanallah. Amir knelt beside the grave. "I'm sorry, Dadi," he said softly. "I thought success would fill the emptiness. It only built walls around it." The breeze answered with forgiveness that didn't need words. Near the edge of the soil, something gleamed. Prayer beads. He lifted them, still warm with her touch. Maghrib called from the masjid. The sky let go of its last light. He stayed until the caretaker said, "It's time, Beta." He nodded, placed Jasmine on the grave. "I will come home," he whispered. "To you, to him." Night followed him on the road back. Behind him, the masjid glowed like a heart, refusing to stop. He reached his apartment before dawn. He took out a folded prayer mat, smelling of dust and memory. He washed, he stood, he bowed, and when his forehead touched the ground, something inside broke in the right direction. He didn't say much. He didn't need to. Tears spoke the language words forget. The Fajr call rose between buildings, gentle, unwavering. He lifted his head with a peace he hadn't borrowed from anyone. Later, he called his mother. "Ami," she gasped. "Beta, you sound different." "I am," he smiled. "What was Dadi's favorite surah?" "Ar-Rahman," she said. She always said, "Mercy repeats itself, even when we forget to ask." He played the recitation softly. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ بِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. The question returned again and again, until he stopped answering with excuses and started answering with silence. Sleep came clean that night. He dreamed of a garden beyond this world, jasmine trees, water whispering dhikr, a sky content with remembering. Dadi sat beneath a tree, smiling the same way she used when he brought her mango slices without being asked. The old man stood beside her, white kurta pajama, staff and tasbih glowing softly. Amir wanted to run to them. The man raised his hand. "She knows," he said. "She saw you return." "Who are you?" "Someone sent to remind you," he answered, "that Allah never leaves His own, even when they leave Him." He placed the beads in Amir's hands. That evening, he went to the masjid. He stacked shoes, straightened mats, helped load food parcels for doorsteps no one else remembered. A boy asked, "Uncle, why do you come so late every night?" He smiled. "Because someone waited too long for me. I don't want anyone to feel forgotten again." Weeks passed. Months passed. On a day the sky emptied itself again, he returned to the graveyard. The earth had settled into the shape of patience. He placed fresh jasmine and the same beads that kept finding their way back to him. He recited Ar-Rahman slowly. He smiled through tears. "None," he said. "Not anymore." Yadhan rose across the horizon, a voice that held without hands. He stood, brushed soil from his knees, and walked toward the masjid, light behind him, night ahead, both calling his name. He hadn't just attended a funeral. He had attended his own awakening. Sometimes Allah doesn't send thunder to wake us. He sends a whisper, a coincidence, a stranger. And when the heart finally turns back, the distance we feared disappears in a single sujood, because the one who called you home was never far. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who's still on the road home. May every distance between you and Allah vanish in a single prayer.